Federal environmental officials updated progress being made on the cleanup of one of the state's most infamous Superfund sites, Federal stimulus money is now being used for Superfund cleanups. Environment correspondent Ed Rogers has that story.
Thousands of cubic feet of PCB-tainted soil are being cleaned at the Cornell Dublier Superfund site in South Plainfield. New EPA Regional Administrator Judith Enck toured the site today. It was more than 10 years ago that PCB dust was discovered in 18 nearby homes. That pollution was cleaned up. Residents have been told not to eat fish from a nearby stream. The soil is now being cleaned using a special technology that heats the contaminated dirt.
It's treated to a temperature of about 730 degrees, where the contaminants are desorbed from the soils.
The contaminants are disposed of off-site, and the clean soil is used as fill here. $30 million in federal stimulus funds have quickened the cleanup of this former electronics company. Local officials are already looking to redevelop the land.
We're looking at some retail space up by the roadway and some flex space possibly in the back. So looking at maybe a bank, a restaurant pad, something like that.
New Jersey is getting $100 million in federal stimulus funds for cleanups, but with more Superfund sites than any other state in the country, more money is needed. It's not clear if a second stimulus package will include more money for Superfund. The oil and chemical tax that funds the cleanups has expired.
With or without a stimulus, we need more funds to clean up these legacy sites that unfortunately are dotting New Jersey. Superfund hopefully will be reauthorized, and we would welcome additional funds.
This was Judith Enck's first visit to a New Jersey cleanup site as new regional administrator. The EPA has oversight on environmental programs. She was asked about New Jersey's plan to implement a new program that allows licensed consultants hired by developers to oversee the cleanup of contaminated sites, and about Governor-elect Chris Christie's plan to freeze new regulations and unfunded mandates for 90 days so his administration can review them. Enck said she hadn't reviewed the licensed site professional plan yet. She was Deputy Secretary of the Environment in New York State before taking the EPA job, and says she understands the budget problems New Jersey and other states are facing.
Well, we want existing regulations effectively enforced, and then we'll engage with the governor and his DEP staff to see if this policy will prevent future progress. I'm much more interested in outcomes. Do we have the tools we need to get a river to recover? Do we have the tools we need to protect a wetland? And most importantly, do we have the tools we need to protect public health?
Ed Rogers, NJN News, South Plainfield.